Hello, my mic is now on. Hi. Yeah. Alright. This is gonna be a short-ish stream. Wanted to wanted to just play some Genshin for a bit. Was gonna just do some like mild farming stuff, maybe do another game later, but then I remembered there's an event today. So I'm thinking, what if we just played the event together? That should be fun. I'm feeling a bit tired, so apologies. Oh, hi. Okay. Might not be as energetic and stuff, but you know, it's all the fun. It's all fun. Sorry for no intro music, and depending on how long this streaming, there might not be outro music either. So we'll see about that. Actually, wait. Let me preempt because I was brushing my teeth earlier this morning, and I thought to myself, man, I think I know what would be really good outro music, for a stream, because it's a good song. It's one that I like, but it's not one that I think I've played here before. So hopefully you guys will appreciate it. But yeah, before we get into any new event stuff, oh fuck me. So as you guys know, I got a certain Bard boy, and I've been wanting to get good artifacts for him. Now, sadly, the domain to get artifacts from him is really mean. I managed to get a full 5 set, and then I replaced the 5th artifact with the one that I thought just had better stats. So it has EM, attack, and energy recharge. So crit rate and attack 1 once, flat defense 1 twice. Okay. I'm hoping that I get 1 more in literally anything but defense. Is that too much to ask? And it's almost fully upgraded, but I have no fodder left. Alright. But the other thing I need is I need a better sword for Ito. I don't know if I've showed this if I've showed you this struggle of mine on stream, but his crit is kind of stank. And that's because I've built his crit around not this weapon. I built it around Serpent Spine. And I'll buy the battle pass when I actually get there, but I need to be level 30. I'm currently almost at level 22, so we're getting there. Oh! Woohoo! Alright, but we have like 4.5 levels worth of experience here. Okay, 4.5 plus 2.5. That gets us to 7. Alright, we can get a little bit more than... Okay. Hopefully I can get to level 30 by this week. Then I can actually get Serpent Spine. But yeah, until then, well, we just gotta wait. Yeah, use the Violent Garden. Here we are. Alright, cool. Yeah, alright, everything will unlock later. Got it. And, ooh, we get Light and Elegance. I need both of these for Raiden and Ito, respectively. What's my special invitation? Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, theme, sentiment. Yeah, alright, cool. I could get a C1 Xingqiu. Mine is currently C0, I believe. Yeah.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I did 120 pulls on the banner he was on, and I only got 1 of him. That was fun. But let's see. Let's talk to Catherine here. Oh my god. Alright, now we're gonna wait for a little bit because I like to have all my expeditions out at the same time. Hopefully one day I can pull Chongyun, but until then. Oh yeah, so as far as pulls go, so I just after I got Venti, I decided, alright, I'll keep pulling on Ayato's banner until I get C4 Xiangling. And I asked, and therefore I received. I now have C4 Xiangling. So yeah, that's pretty fun. Although, let's condense our resin. And have we hit the quota for the day? No, we have not. I need to spend another 50. That's fine. I could condense another one later, and then, do other stuff later. Oh wait, I remember what my rotation is for this domain. Okay.
Illusion shot. There you are. Think you can get away?
Okay, and then when we pull them all in.
Stabilize.
Gone to oblivion.
Oh my god. They're slightly desynced.
Just there is no escape. Let's play.
Stabilize.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Yeah, I usually use Ito, but I figured if I use Raiden, what if that just guarantees me a bit more energy recharge? So I think Ito might be good. I don't think he does necessarily more damage, but he definitely has further reach whenever he is hitting things. VV, no maiden's beloved, please. Alright, are they at least good? No. Okay, this one has... This might be better than my Venti's current, feather, so let's lock it for now. I'm mostly just looking for VV with Elemental Mastery. That's the main stat I'm going for. And even if I get double of good artifacts, then that just means that I can, save a set for Kazuha.
Are you? Time for takeoff.
Alright, get in there. Get in there, everybody.
Gather. This is order.
Now you shall perish.
I think this was the... Yeah, that was what I was missing from the old rotation. No, don't target the bats! Ah, damn. It was perfect until it targeted the bats. Okay, cool, but I still got everyone's burst back. That's all that really matters.
Here we go.
Okay.
Let's roll.
Ah, damn, 56 seconds. I think my best was 35. That was when I used Zhongli and Ito to clear them out. I thought maybe Raiden might be more energy efficient, but I think... Yeah, I still get my burst back anyway. Oh? Oh, fuck, no. No. Even if this does get Elemental Mastery, I have better. Alright, let's leave the domain for now. Okay, now let's have a look at your stuff here. So this is +8. Oh, yeah. It won into EM once. This one has not won into EM at all. It went into flat attack. And it pisses me off. But... Let's see. Yeah. Because even if this doesn't go into EM, there's two other stats that are both good. Alright, come on. Alright, okay, that's what we like to see. And how is that compared to his current... Yeah? Okay, I already like this one more. Because I'm losing 3 elemental mastery, but I'm also getting other better substats, so yeah. Although, I don't want to completely dump this one, because in case I get Kazuha, this still has EM, and EM that won, so, you know. That's pretty good. Oh? Okay, attack percent, that's not bad. Still, I would prefer elemental mastery, but I'm not gonna shy away from that. Defense stands. Yeah, I always keep defense sands because as an Edo main, I'm like, oh, well, those can be pretty good. Although, no, his off piece is currently his goblet, so this wouldn't really help him unless I got another Geo Cup. Yeah, this is useless. Uh, oh, defense circlet with yeah. Yeah, this is the one that I'm hesitant to fodder just because it has EM. Yeah, this one's fodder. Okay, let's see here. Oh, for fuck's sake, the one... Alright, it was a 1 in 4 chance, and we've done it 3 times. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking at this now. I'm debating, do I wanna dump this perfectly... No, actually, it's not perfectly fine. It's very... Okay. You know, I also realized this only has a... It won once on EM, and then never... I feel like I could get a... I want to say... I feel like I could get a better feather, when I literally did get a better feather that I'm using right now, but it's more of, if I'm gonna get Kazuha later, I'm gonna need 2 of these. Like, 2 good feathers. So that's why I'm hesitant to dump it, because it did win once on EM. It literally got EM as its 4th stat at +4, and then at +8, EM went up. So, yeah. Yeah, I haven't bothered upgrading Venti's Goblet or Sands because they're both going to be foddered eventually. They don't have any EM on them. I want EM as the main stat, and I figured since I had a 5-piece, I could level this one up, and this one seemed like the best, yeah, the best one I had. Yeah, I had another, VV circlet that wasn't EM, in case I wanted to level... Where is it? Yeah, this one up. Yeah, this one's not bad. It has crit damage, but then it has 2 useless stats, whereas this one had crit rate, attack, and energy recharge. And crit rate and attack of each one once, so I'd say this was a good investment. I remember my Fischl has... Yeah, this is what she's using now. Unfortunately, it lost pretty big to defense, but it went into crit damage, so I can't complain too much. What are your... Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. She was... Ugh. Not well built. So, she used to have... Stringless before I gave it to Venti. Oh, God. What does Serpent Spine stuff even need?
Right
Also,
now, I wish I was sitting
I'm curious, do I have any friends online who... Okay, cool.
looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
How much resin am I at right now? 36. What is 8 times 4? That is 32. Okay, cool. So in like half an hour, I can condense another resin. Oh yeah, I cleared Spiral Abyss last night. Let me show you guys how many stars I got. It's not too impressive, but I'm proud of it for myself. Yeah. I got 3 stars on 12-1 and thought maybe I can 36 star it, and then those dreams were immediately crushed when I met the... when I got to the second half. Oh. And this is where I came face to face with the fact that I just don't have good cryo. I had to yeet all of my Mona's artifacts to Rosaria for that one. No, actually, it wasn't that one. It was floor 10, just to get the 9th star there. But what was I gonna do? That's right, we have an event to play. Actually, no, before that, we have a teapot to claim rewards from. I swear the loading times for going into the teapot are so much longer.
This realm is...
First rank. Da-da-da. Alright, no one leveled up. Is there anything worth buying from here? Not really at the moment. I can just wait until next week. Actually, we'll get these just to stock up on them. Oh, I just remembered this is also worth getting because... So, okay. I shout out to Bruce Easy Lee, another member of my chat. He, showed me something that I didn't know about before. So, if you see... Look at the bottom of these furnishing sets. It says it's favored by the following companions, and it lists, people, like characters. If you have these characters in your teapot, and you place the full set down, they will give you Primo Gems. See here, this one's featured by Ganfei, Gani, Kaching, Changyi. Yeah. Secret Research Lab, Klee, Sucrose, Albedo, Lisa, yep. Tartaglia, Mona, yep. The weapon forging state. So, like, a lot of these sets are just free Primo Gems. I'm trying to see. So that one has 4 characters that I have. Rosaria, Venti, Diluc, Kaya. This one has 3 characters that I have. This one is another 4. 1... Oh, this one's just Xinyan. Glittering Street. Okay. Wait, I have all of these except for Shenhe. That's 6. Okay, wow. Alright, Gathering of Gourmets. Sorry, that's another 3. I have all 5 of these characters. Venti, Rosaria, Barbara, Jean, yeah. Alright, Diona, Amber, Razor. I don't have Diona. Okay, so I'm thinking Glittering Street is currently winning with 6. I was going from down to up. Okay, Weapon Forging Station. Noelle, Bennett, Dealer. Okay, that's 3. Mona, Xiangling, right? 3. Lisa, Sucrose, it's 2. 1, 2, and then this is 4. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be the Glittering Street. Yeah, 6 characters, damn. Okay, so after that, was there anyone that had... Yeah, because this one has 4, but are there any with 5? 1, 2, 3... This one's also only 3. 1... 1, 2... This one's 5. Yeah. Okay, and I think Dawn Orchard is one with 4. I don't think there are any others that had 5. Jean, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no. Wait, this one had 3, I think, was it? Yeah, it's 3. 3. It only has 2. Yeah, it seems like this is probably gonna be... Of hunting and... Yeah, alright, it's fine. Dawn Orchard. I don't need... I'm overanalyzing this. Alright, if there's any more with forks, I think there was more than one. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is one with 4. Of hunting and dancing. I'm literally like reading through like the same ones each time. I'm so sorry. This is very exciting content. Oh, this is another one. Yeah. I'll just get this one. Cool. Alright.
If you ever have...
Uh-huh. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not using this until I actually, like, need billets. Oh, and I can't actually place things down yet. Alright. Because I believe when you can place things down, you can see, which party members like what. So, yeah, that'll be nice. Once the function's up and running. Alright, 20 minutes until we're back there. Alright, let's talk to Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. We heard that you have a new commission for us.
That's correct. There's a requester who has submitted a designated commission for the two of you.
A designated commission? Sounds like it must be pretty important. What kind of task is it exactly?
There's no need to worry. This commission is not dangerous by any means. Perhaps you have heard that Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival, the magnificent Irodori Festival.
Yay! A festival! Oh, come to think of it, we haven't attended a festival in Inazuma for a while.
The one from Miko's quest count. I don't know if that's a festival, but that was something.
The Yashiro Commission and Lady Yae are responsible for all the festival preparations. The one who has requested your help is none other than Lady Yae herself.
You know Miko. She always has some unusual ideas in her head. You can bet a festival planned by her is gonna be one to remember. We'd better go to Grand Narukami Shrine and see what she needs us to do.
Alrighty.
Lady Yae is currently at Yae Publishing House in Hanamizaka, so
Good.
there is no need to go all the way to the shrine.
Oh,
Awesome.
well that's convenient enough. Let's go then.
Suiko's Tipsy Tincture. Alright. This kid needs to give me a daily. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm waiting for this dude to... I brought all my snacks here today, and I'd like to... Much that the article will cancel the exam tomorrow. Has it ever worked? And believe me, then he flunked his exam. Archon is real. I won't allow you to doubt that. After all, wish you don't come true if your heart is in earnest. Bless, I know their teacher will never get diarrhea. And when they borrow comic books, they'll always be missing the next volume. That's what they'll get for being bad guys. They'll let everyone know that they'll be rewarded for being an awesome person like Yoi Mia. Never ridicules me. She offers little fireworks for fun. She encourages me to study hard. My mind is the right person ever, besides my family, of course. Big guy with the horns. You'd play cards with me and win all my... Oh, he's talking about Ito! Oh my god. Yeah, this kid needs to give me a daily because, for the reputation quests, you need to do both halves. Like, halves of it. And I've only done one half.
Shine down!
So, very annoying. Anyway, let's talk to Yae.
Tanya and Kuroda. How are things coming along?
All the books and commission prints for Yai Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday afternoon, Lady Yai.
Very good. And Murata?
We have already received word from Apekusu and Sailing Breeze that the materials are all in place for Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with Unlimited Power
no.
and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
Isn't the first one of the light novels you could give to A during her story quest?
Well done. And what about you, Onodera?
Uh-oh.
Ahem. Onodera?
Oh, yes, Lady Ai. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So please, show some confidence. Besides, there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success. I feel quite optimistic about it. I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have a good rest. After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
Yes, Lady Ai. Thank you very much.
All right then. Is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We are running out of time, so let's get moving. Chop chop! Hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission,
Some organizer you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your light novel business!
Oh my god.
Shouldn't you be getting back to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Jesus Christ, Paimon is pissed.
You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, were you? If so, then you can forget it! Paimon won't accept such a commission!
Oh my god, why are they posing together?
My, such harsh words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two. But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog for the festival. Yet you say I'm not doing my job. Let me ask you, little ones, whoever said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Huh? But isn't that a given? This is Inazuma after all.
Paimon, why are you... Why are you... this energy just sounds like Paimon trying to mansplain Inazuma culture to the Guji of the shrine.
Yes, that is true. But now that the Sokoku decree has been lifted, Inazuma is no longer the same nation that once resisted change tooth and nail. Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the Yashiro Commission and I have decided to shake things up a little. This time, we'll be holding an international cultural festival, distinctly Inazuman, but with a unique twist. I suppose I should start by telling you the origins of the Iridori Festival. Legend has it that there were 5 poets in ancient Inazuma who were supremely gifted in singing and writing poetry. They are known as the 5 Kasen. Every year, one of the 5 would present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's culture blossomed and gained great influence at that time. As time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Kasen. The Iridori Festival was also developed as a result to show appreciation for their works, which so greatly enriched our lives.
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
Indeed. To describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined
Hello,
elegance.
Wanka.
Unfortunately, with the flow of time,
How are
people
you
have
doing?
gradually forgotten about the 5 Kasen and the festival.
How did you like the rest of what I am playing now?
Which is precisely why I've decided to revive the Iridori Festival by
that's good to hear. I'm looking forward to this event.
holding a cultural convention featuring light novels.
But wait a minute, light novels?
What was all the refined elegant stuff? Still racking my head about what happened in Ayato's story. I'm too dumb to understand. Oh, okay. Wait, let me try to briefly recall what happened. Because So, yeah, I remember the bad guys wanted the wedding to go through because there's 3 commissions, right? So there's the Tenryo commission. That bird analogy, I don't get it. Oh, the bird analogy? Oh, shit, okay. I wasn't thinking about the bird analogy. I was more thinking about, like, the actual things that happened. But yeah, so, like, one of the commissions, right? So Hiragi Chisato, she was, like, the head of that commission. Yeah, explain me the whole thing. Yeah. So if she gets married to the dude in the Kujo and the Tenryo commission, then she no longer belongs to that clan, to that family. And the only other person in her family is her dad, who's in prison. So that'll create a power vacuum. So the people within her commission, they basically wanted to take over because they're like, oh, if the Hiragi clan, because that's where the clan that she's from, if they're no longer in power, then it's our turn. It's free real estate, basically. But what Ayato did was, his plan was basically to scare them into thinking that, hey, if you lose your leader, one of you guys isn't going to rise to the top. You guys will all just go down, like, with your leader, basically. And so what he did was he had the Tenryo commissioner place all the soldiers near them, near the, whatchamacallit, what's the Hiragi commissions? Was it the Conryo commission? Yeah, the names are all weird. But yeah, he basically scared them into thinking that, oh wait, Kanjo, thank you, yeah. So, he sent a bunch of Tenryo commission soldiers to be like, oh yeah, we're here to pick up the bride for the new Tenryo commissioner. And that basically scared the other Kanjo folks into realizing that, wait, shit, if we, like, don't have, like, a leader, like we're basically gonna get absorbed by this other commission. We're gonna lose everything. So then that scared them enough to basically, like, ease off trying to force these 2 people to get married. And because the 2 of them realized it, they were like, okay, yeah, we'll wait until it's a more convenient time to get married. The bird analogy, I forget what exactly he said with the bird. I remember he was talking about this really annoying bird where it doesn't really sing and you can't really keep it as a pet, and that the only thing to do is to cut off its tongue. I deadass forget what the entire... If I had thought hard enough, I could probably figure out what he was talking about with the analogy, but I just deadass don't even remember the full context. But, yeah, basically, Ayato's whole thing was to show that, yeah, there needs to be balance. And, they were the people within the Kanjo Commission were trying to make a play to, like, take control of the commission. However, Ayato knew that if they did that, they would just end up killing the balance of Inazuman politics. And Ayato wants the 3 commissions to be balanced because that leads to a stable Inazuma. Yeah, I hope that makes I hope that makes sense about what was happening in Ayato's story. But anyway, in the meantime, we have our very refined light novels.
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage, but nowadays, the entertainment format of choice is light novels.
Yeah, kinda. Basically, they thought that if they could get rid of her, that they could rise, and, like, one of them could take power themselves. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically. That's exactly it. Because, within each commission is, like, multiple clans. Like, the Kamisato clan is leader of the Yashiro commission, but there are other smaller clans within them. The Kamisato just happen to be the ones in power. Within the Kanjo commission, the Hiragi clan is the one in power. And so the other, people thought, oh, our clan can replace the, I can never be a politician. Yeah, it's... watching politics and, like, media and stuff is always really entertaining to watch, but, like, in practice, it's just like, man, if this shit was real, which it probably is sometimes, it's just... why? Like, I don't know if you ever watched or read Game of Thrones, but it's a lot of that, but on crack. Yeah, please stop looking at me with these baffled expression. Ancient times poetry was all the rage. Nowadays, the entertainment format of choice is light novels. I don't know if you or anyone else in chat has like ever played Doki Doki Literature Club, but this has the same energy as Natsuki, saying that manga is valid as like literature, and it fits too because both Natsuki and Miko have pink hair.
The important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of the past.
No worries, yeah. No, I'm glad I was able to help.
Speaking of which, don't you think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly suits the current Inazuma?
Yeah?
And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to all Teyvat through light novels. As they say, it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Why not? Sounds like a whole lot of thinly veiled self-justifications.
Whoa, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by Miko's persuasive tongue.
Oh, shoot, yeah, that reminds me. I want to get your opinion on something. Once I have a chance to, like, do gameplay. But yeah. Anyway, before then, story.
Come on, Miko. You can't fool us. We know you by now. This is all definitely stemming from your own personal interests.
Miko just wants to have fun.
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the essence here. Well, what do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
Maybe a little. Oh, all right. Paimon's super curious now.
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together. I promise that it will give you a whole new perspective on the festival.
Alright.
There we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your tasks.
Okay. Okay. So, I would like your input on something. So, I've been farming artifacts for Venti. And, okay, you can already see where this is going, maybe. Now, Venti and Kazuha basically need the exact same artifacts, so I'm only trying to get one full set for Venti now, like, because Kazuha is, like, way off in the future. But if I manage to get 2 of, like, the same, like, solid artifacts, then I think it's worth holding on to. Now, so for Venti, this is the flower he has on him now. It won an elemental mastery, and it won an attack percent, which is pretty good. I lost to HP. So yeah, it came with the 4 stats. Now, thing is, this is the feather he had on before. I used it because it has elemental mastery on it, and it got elemental mastery at +4, then at +8, elemental mastery 1. Should I hold on to this in case I get a better feather, or should I just fodder it into this now? Because that's what I'm not sure about. Because on one hand, I'm afraid I might not get another feather with EM too soon, but and so I should probably like keep an eye on this one. But at the same time, it has 3 really bad stats and just 1 good one. You'd fodder it? Okay. Yeah, I decided to keep it because I happened to get lucky twice in a row, so I'm like, maybe this could be the one. But yeah. Okay. How much would I even get out of it if I did? I also EM subset's not hard to come by as EM main stat. Okay, that's true. Alright, this will get me up to +3. Cool. Yeah, I swear, EM main stat is like the hardest. Like okay, I could show you all my EM artifacts that I have ever gotten on this account. Sort order. Yeah, so I got this one from that I'm using on D-Luke. Okay, actually, that one's not bad. I'm using this on D-Luke because I could not get an attack sands, so I figured EM sands is copium. And then there's this one, and that's it. It has crit damage and 2 other stats that are bad. It might get a good 4th one. I don't think I have a single EM goblet. Yeah, I just don't have a single EM goblet ever. And then this is the only EM circlet I've ever gotten. And it has 3 good stats and 1 bad one, and the bad one has 1 twice, and that makes me upset. But yeah, those are all the EM artifacts I have ever gotten.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
It is painful. Actually, Inventi's wrong. Gliding would not be faster. Fast travel would be. Oh, I think this is where I came...
During the Iridori Festival, the area around the Outlander Affairs Agency will become the main exhibition space for light novels.
I use a 4-star VV artifact on Sucrose because VV is just that strong. Oh yeah, like the 2, that it's worth completing the set than worrying about it being 4-star. Yeah, so that's why I don't know if I like showed it or not, but my Goblet and Sands on Venti are both kind of bad, but because they're VV, the 4-piece bonus is just good. I appreciate elemental resistance shredding. Also, I think this is the point I saw you play a bit, because I see the smartphones there, and so that lets me know. It is EM main stat 2, and it's 4-star. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. During the Iridori Festival, the area around the Outlander Affairs Agency will become the main exhibition space for light novels.
Once things are in full swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display, there will also be exclusive giveaways, prizes, and new release parties.
Wait, I just realized, Miko's basically turning this festival into an anime convention. Or a manga convention, rather, but still.
This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the 5 Kasen Plaza during the festival. And nearby shops will be selling special light novel merchandise.
Yeah.
You certainly won't want to miss out.
Yeah, light novel convention. No, I've been to a couple of these before. Hang on.
How should Paimon put this? It's definitely not your typical festival, but it sure looks like it'll be quite the party.
Are we about to witness the world's first anime expo?
Huh. Miko, what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Yes, those are...
Ah, Lady I did mention that there would
yep.
be some reliable helpers coming to assist with the festivities. It appears she meant you two.
It's the big man.
At last we meet again, Traveler and Paimon. Tell me, how are you faring recently?
Oh, it's Ayato! Wow, so even a busy guy like yourself is here to attend the Iridori Festival.
Preparing festivals falls under the Yashiro Commission's scope of responsibilities. Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be equally dedicated.
Come now, Ayato. We're not strangers here. There's no need to sound so formal. We were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
I love how nonchalant Miko is towards literally everyone.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Iridori Festival originated from the 5 Kasen. These 5 boards are here for painting their portraits. This Iridori Festival is not only the first major festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku Decree, it is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts. Therefore, the Yashiro Commission has personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations. For example, the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt. The Yashiro Commission will arrange accommodations and food in Inazuma for each of the distinguished guests. However, we fear that staying in a foreign land may feel a little uncomfortable, which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Teyvat to serve as a guide for our guests. I knew you would catch on. It is our hope that you would be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their residence at the International Trade Association, while providing any necessary assistance along the way. This arrival schedule includes the details of the ships on which the guests will be arriving. All you simply have to do is go to the docks at the indicated times.
Besides the Shogun, Miko is probably the oldest being people ever meet, right? No, I technically isn't. So, okay, if we're gonna talk about like the age of like all the like really like 100-plus-year-old people, so like we have the Archons, right? So like Venti, Zhongli, and Raiden, and they said like Zhongli is like the eldest of like the original Archons. But here's the thing. When we were away for 5 minutes, Raiden was fighting the puppet for 500 years. So, technically, is Raiden the oldest character in the game that we've met thus far? If you think about it, if you count those 500 years, would that make her the oldest character in Genshin Impact so far? I mean, people... Yeah, no, I get what you meant. That just got me thinking. Because I literally had I thought about this in the shower the other day. I had a literal shower thought, and I was like, wait a second. She might actually just be the oldest person we've met so far. Because she's, like, the same age as the, like, roughly the same age as the other, like, original Archons. Oof, space-time thing is too high IQ for me. Alright, no worries. 2 days before the festival, is it a passenger ship? Bards from Mondstadt, a guest painter. Yeah, okay. Ship and guests, passenger ship, calligraphers, painters from Liwa. Theater... Oh! Wait, if it's gonna be theater people from Liwa, is Yunjin gonna be here? I remember, in the live stream, we saw, like, Venti, obviously. Klee and Albedo been in the marketing. And they said we know Xingqiu's gonna be here. Also because you get a free Xingqiu from the event. Are we gonna meet... Is Yunjin gonna show up? I don't think I saw her in any of the marketing. Third day of the festival. Large cargo ship stopover, 1 person. The day following the release event, ship and guests, small passenger ship, 2 persons. Okay.
It's settled then.
Excuse me.
My, look at the time. I have to meet with my editors, so I must be going now. During the festival, most of the Yai Publishing House's editors will be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
This festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now. I'll leave the guests in your hands.
Yunjin is the only artist I know from Liwa, besides Xingqiu, of course. So maybe? Yeah. It's also, it's not just that she's an artist, but specifically like a theater artist as well.
The ships are on the timetable that Ayato gave us.
Oh, I don't know why. Oh. Okay, there we go. Wait until the following day. Also, wait, what's my resin at? Oh, shit. Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, wait, before we progress the event, I need to experience some severe pain. By which I mean I need to run the artifact domain and then cry at the bad artifacts I get. Woo, yeah, exactly. Good stream content. Yeah, exactly. All right. I think this is the first time... I've run an artifact domain on stream, now that I think about it. All right. I remember one of my friends, he does this domain, and he doesn't have a good crowd controller, so it's really painful for him. Then as soon as I pulled Venti, I just helped him out with it, and oh my god, it just makes it so much easier.
There is no escape!
Are you? Think you can get away?
Yeah, they all just...
Solidify! Order guide you!
Who wants some
Yep.
of this?
And there's just 2 of them left, and they're almost dead. Alright. Oh, and I get all my bursts back. Awesome.
Can't catch
Yeah,
me.
this is if you have Venti, this becomes a really fun domain to farm. Okay, alright. Sucrose is good too? Oh yeah. Definitely. Okay, we got a VV Sans. I always make, yep, exactly. Yeah, I don't go in if Venti doesn't have his burst up. It's just Raiden Shogun skill and Venti burst, and they all just die. Okay, the main beloved is whatever. Alright, okay, please. Yeah, it could be worse, but it doesn't really help me out. Okay. Yeah, I only ever look at I never use 4-star artifacts, so I only look at them if I want to feel pain. But after what you suggested, I might consider temporarily giving him EM 4 stars, but okay, let's see. This might actually be better than his current Sans. So let's leave the domain. Alright, what have you got? So you're... Oh, actually, I just realized I have... So he's currently wearing Energy Recharge with Attack and Defense. I didn't mean to press that button. So this one is Defense with crit... Attack and crit damage. This one's Attack with Defense and crit rate. I mean, I'm not gonna upgrade any of these regardless until I get EM. So... Honestly, I kind of like having the extra bit of Energy Recharge on him. However, I believe we have enough to... Okay. Oh, please. Rage. Alright, we're literally hoping for anything but HP. Okay! Alright, I'll take that. Alright, that's good. So we've gotten... Elemental Mastery once, Attack twice, and HP once. Okay. Okay, that's good. EM would be ideal, but that is one stat. I can only ask for so much. Alright. Oh, what are my expeditions at? So, my expeditions are all... So I have, when it comes to expeditions, everyone can, like, get the, faster time, except for, one of my leeways. Because I have Bennett and Fischl, and then for Inazuma I have Kujo Sara. For leeway, it's Kaching and Noelle. And because I'm, like, really, like... I just hate seeing them all terribly desynced, so I wait until Noelle is done before sending off everyone. Yes, I know it's not as efficient, but it's not my fault I don't have Chongyun. I have every 4-star character except for Diona and Chongyun. All the other purples are lit up. We take Noelle's. Nothing is an L if you have enough copium, is all I'll say. Alright. And I cannot remember the last time I saw a certain child in this game. Oh, I remember you pointed this out earlier. It is just Raiden and Miko, huh? They're wearing different outfits though, because... Yeah, I don't think Miko has sleeves that are that big, and Raiden's outfit is a bit more decorative and has more color. Or a different color, rather. This makes me wonder, because, like, the public doesn't know that the Raiden Shogun changed partway through. So is this meant to be A, or is it meant to be Makoto, the older sister? I guess it doesn't really matter since they're identical twins anyway. There's a novel about Shogun? Ah, yeah. Oh, you're right. Yup, that's one of the ones that... Yeah! Oh, that's... These are just promos. Okay, so this might not even be... This is just the person who woke up as the Raiden Shogun. Got it. And this is whatever. The figure on the left kind of reminds me of Yellen a little bit. Oh, I forgot to change the time. Alright. Stay here until 7 a.m.
According to the arrivals...
We cut off Paimon's dialogue because Paimon doesn't have free speech.
Hello! You must be here to take part in the Iridori Festival. We're the festival guides, and we'll show you around.
Yes, that's right. We are bards from Mondstadt.
This cracks me up so much. Her name is literally Lyra. She is a bard, and her name is just Liar with an A. I don't know why this is so funny to me. Like, it's just... Her name is just Liar.
Word has it that Inazuma has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration here.
Like, she was born and her parents told her that you're gonna be a singer one day. Your name is Lyra. I just noticed her hair color is like Yai. Yeah, Yai's is less pale though, I think. Paimon, what are you doing?
These guests are all bards, aren't they? Well, where's Tone-Deaf Bard then?
Yeah, but she's generic NPC design. Yeah, okay, deadass, all the NPCs have the same face. I just call them NPC face after a while.
Huh. Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Do you think he didn't receive an invitation?
Even if he was invited, there's a chance he still wouldn't show up.
Why's that?
Okay, I said this earlier when you were playing, but... Deadass, when I first saw this, it said Venti's in, and my first thought went, an alcoholic? He just missed his boat because he was passed out or hungover?
Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Venti no longer rules over Mondstadt, he's still an Archon.
And then when Paimon said this, I'm like, oh yeah, it's also his second job to protect the city if something goes wrong.
If he came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival, not only would it seem a little childish, it would also sort of be shameless of him too.
Also, we don't have to worry about there being any danger in Mondstadt. The danger is now in Inazuma, and she's right here.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Oh no.
It's Klee! Were you also invited to the Iridori Festival?
Yep.
No, Albedo's the one who received the invitation. But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days, Albedo arranged for someone here to issue me a dependent pass.
But is this the real Albedo, or is this the imposter?
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Irodori Festival, I predicted that I might run into you here.
You know, this makes me, like, wonder, since the Albedo event back in, like, November or whenever, was like, or October rather, the event back then, since it was a temporary event, are they ever going to bring back the fact that, you know, this could just be an imposter and not the real Albedo?
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo's the one they've invited to paint the 5 Kasen!
It'd be really weird if they do bring it back, because because, like, if you started playing the game after that event, then, like, you're just not going to have that context.
It seems that you already know why I'm here. Just so you're aware, I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma, Calx. Oh, by the way, do you know where the International Trade Association is? I'll be meeting with the editorial director of the Yai Publishing House there.
Yeah, the International Trade Association is where you'll be staying in Inazuma. We'll be heading there too.
Great. Let's get going then.
Oh, it's a little... No, it's not that big of a hike. Well, it's right next to a fast travel point, so...
Wow, it's so beautiful here! So many things I've never seen before.
Yeah, there have been story events before like that. Yeah, so after my friend me and one of my roommates' mutual friends finished like the main story of Genshin, my roommate who's played this game since day one put on a previous event on YouTube. Or, okay, rather, he put on two previous events. One of them was where we first met Scaramouche, and it was the one with like, it was also where Fischl, like, it was Fischl, Mona, and Scaramouche are three like major characters that were really prominent in that event. And I'm surprised that was a temporary event because that felt really important to the main story. And after that one, yep, I had to watch it on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. It was a really like cool story event too. Like, I knew who because I'd played the main quest already, I knew who Scaramouche was, yet I still felt shook watching, like, the name card pop up when he revealed who he really is. And then there was that one, and then there was the second event that he showed, which was, I believe for 2.2. It was, the one that gave you the, like, small companions. And he showed me that just to show that, yeah, Scaramouche kind of ran off with the Gnosis at the end of the story, so no one knows where he is anymore. And, which is another really important thing that's seems a bit too important to put in a permanent story, in a non-permanent story event, but you know, it's just one of those things.
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others. Telling Klee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea.
No, that's not a world quest. That is an event quest. Yeah, I never got to play that quest because that was right before I started playing the game. Yeah. It's the one where you meet Child, right? And Child is like, yeah, I'm in Inazuma because, our balladeer has run off with the Gnosis and no one knows where he is. No, okay, wait. Him taking the Gnosis, is part of the main quest, but it's, and so, like, Scaramouche taking the Gnosis, that's, like, part of the main story. It's just that the way the story is, like, set up, you're led to believe that he just took it back to Snezhnaya, the same way Signora did with, the Anemo and Geonoses. The event tells us that, Scaramouche did not take it back to Snezhnaya and ran off on his own afterwards. That was the, that was the main thing that the event told us, which is still pretty important. Telling Klee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip is probably not the best
As a
idea.
result, she could hardly sleep all the way here. It appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived.
Have you met a Child, Albedo?
Strange. It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me. This might be a problem.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Hiroyama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the 5 Kasen today. That way, I could better visualize the content for my paintings.
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
Oof.
I only know of the 5 Kasen by name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hiroyama decided to help me collect some more information.
I just see Klee running around in the background.
I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired. So I agreed on only receiving the details today.
So when do the paintings have to be done by?
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the various stages of the Irodori Festival. The first one, depicting Suiko, will need to be done before the festival's official opening ceremony, which is the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow? Then you're already running out of time!
There's no need to panic. When I was working on light novel illustrations, Because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute. Just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival, I had to complete the final chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript.
Oof.
I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
Paimon isn't sure if she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions or compliment you on your artistic genius.
Both? Both is good.
Of course, I would still prefer to receive any possible reference materials in advance so that I can be better prepared.
Also, Paimon referred to... I remember I said this when you played, but Paimon just referred to herself as she instead of Paimon. Ah. Oh. I don't like it.
Oh, right! The editors of the Yai Publishing House will all be around the Outlander Affairs Agency these next few days. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Hirayama's over there too. We'll take you over there to see if we can find him, Albedo.
All right, it's worth a try. Klee, you haven't slept for a while now. Please stay at our residence in the International Trade Association and get some rest. We will be back soon.
I don't think Klee needs sleep.
Okie dokie. Don't worry, Albedo. I'll be on my best behavior.
I don't think I've ever seen Klee tired. I don't think she needs sleep. Like, I know, like, obviously, yeah, kids need sleep and all. But Klee's just built different.
This can't be happening. The moment we need to contact Onodera is when he's on special leave. Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run.
Uh-oh.
The demand for this book is so high, though. Even with the emergency prints, it still might not be enough.
Despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days later, then we'd really be in boiling water. Hey, do you think that suspicious guy they found in the warehouse has anything to do with this?
Well, the editorial director is on his way over there to investigate the situation as we speak.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, Traveler. Don't worry. It's nothing, just an internal issue. That's all. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hirayama. Does anyone know where he is now?
Mr. Hirayama is currently at the warehouse down by the harbor.
Oh, hold on a second, Murata. Excuse me, but you must be Calx, the one who was invited to paint the 5 Kasen for the festival?
Yes, that's me.
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about information regarding the 5 Kasen. I do apologize, but please make yourself comfortable at the International Trade Association, and I will let Mr. Hirayama know to send you the materials right away.
Oh, no need. You guys look super busy, so we can go find him ourselves.
About that.
Excuse me, but is there something wrong with the latest volume of A Legend of Sword?
Huh? How did you know?
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hirayama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget about it. Instead, something urgent must have cropped up.
Calx is a cool pen name. Oh, yeah.
To add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx, you were still unwilling to let me go to Mr. Hirayama directly. After considering these factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to A Legend of Sword, which I did the illustrations for.
Well, I'm very sorry. The situation is just as you said, Calx. I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you now. Earlier today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside the Irodori Festival warehouse down by the docks. So they promptly alerted the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted everyone who was renting space in the warehouse. It was then that we realized that the latest copies of A Legend of Sword had suddenly gone missing.
Oof.
What? The books are missing?
Shh, not so loud.
Uh-oh.
Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of the Irodori Festival, but the author, Jinyu, will be personally attending the release party as well.
Oof.
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hirayama immediately hurried to the warehouse to determine whether the theft was related to that suspicious outlander.
I see. It would be a great misfortune if A Legend of Sword would not be released on schedule. And quite a disappointment for Chen-Yu as well. If Mr. Hiroyama has gone to the warehouse at the docks, then I'll go down to see if I can be of any help.
So the author of A Legend of Sword is Chen-Yu. Sounds familiar. Hey, isn't that Xingqiu's pen name?
Way to out him like that, Paimon.
Oh, do you know him?
Xingqiu would definitely be upset if he discovers his books are missing. Let's accompany Albedo to the warehouse, too.
Personal safety at all times.
Oh,
Wouldn't
lordy.
gliding be faster?
Every time Venti says, wouldn't gliding be faster? I just think of the why are you running meme. Why are you running? Why are you running? Hey, Venti. Meet Venti. So much for using pen name. Exactly. Okay.
It's you! Why are you here?
I see Sarah and Venti closing their eyes, like facing off against each other, and my first thought is, oh, they're about to have a staring contest.
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission, of course. Is that surprising?
No, Sarah, Paimon wasn't talking about you! So, Tone-Deaf Bard. The suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious outlander is indeed me.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't make me say it again. Traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
We're pretty familiar.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft. But what's this about being a stowaway?
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Iridori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally. And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze. If it would help shed any light on the situation, then please, be my guest.
Oh, Venti! You didn't really come here illegally, did you?
Ouch, your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares.
To be fair to Venti, it has been a long time since he's like appeared in the story.
You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard. You of all people should be more understanding, don't you think?
Similar means?
We may or may not be documented.
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's unlikely that someone acquainted with the likes of him would ever be here illegally, right?
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bards?
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine. So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them. Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way. I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuman sake.
Okay, but if you're gonna compare two different drinks like that, you need water to like wash out the taste of the previous one, or else they're just gonna mix up.
And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryou Commission general glaring at me from atop the grate.
Like, if you're gonna be an alcoholic, at least be classy about it, you know? Like, yeah, I get it, like drinking bad and all that, but come on, if you're gonna like be like, oh ho ho, I'm gonna compare these two hard drinks, at least do it right. No shame, exactly.
Coming from Venti, this story is quite believable, but it still feels a bit...
I said this before, but what is Venti if not shameless?
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA publishing house, and there are some questions I would like to ask you. Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times. but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
Hmm? But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Oh, I seem to understand now.
Huh? What did you notice, Albedo?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things.
Yeah.
What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that.
Just people walking.
As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking around.
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions now. First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights on the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse and might even have a key. And third, I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time. It must have been a team effort. It goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up with our culprits.
Yes, I agree with your reasoning. Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryo Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff. If you come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Yes, understood. I'll leave it to you then.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Okay, even if that's true, you never actually say that, Venti. Just leave without making a noise.
Not so fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
Oof.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Deadass, when I saw him do that, he's like winking at us, and I'm just like, oh, he didn't actually get invited. He just wants us to cover for him.
Sarah's quite the meticulous one. So, where's your invitation letter, Venti?
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry. I can't seem to remember where I may have put it.
How could you lose something so important?
Don't be mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket. So I kept it in my hand the whole trip.
See, this is like, Venti's just a hobo. Like, dude didn't bring any luggage with him because he has no luggage. Like, this is why I forget that he's famous, because he is just a homeless person.
Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
He is the luggage.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and Inazuman sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand. I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just any random place. It could easily be misplaced.
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be. Have you figured it out, Traveler?
Huh? You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
Wow. Man, the streamer is very smart. I know where this is because I'm just that big brain and can figure it out, and I totally didn't see someone else play through this earlier. I promise, guys.
Ah, yes! I remember now. I knew you'd help me find it.
I'm glad you appreciate that, Winka.
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission. Now that we've confirmed this guest's identity, I have no further questions. However, starting tonight, I would advise you to stay at the International. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
Goodbye.
There goes Sarah. All right, let's go talk to Mr. Hirayama about Albedo's reference materials.
Mr. Hirayama, I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are, Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the 5 Kassen. All the information that we could find is compiled here.
Okay. I believe this is where I hopped off, so this is all new to me from here on out. Long ago, there were 5 legendary poets in Inazuma, supremely gifted in music and writing. They were honored as the 5 Kasen, meaning they're 5 fairies. Oh my god. Meaning 5 fairies of singing and poetry. It is said that the Shogun loved their works profoundly, and that every year one of them would go to Tenshukaku and present their new poetry collection for the Shogun's perusal. They're known as Syuko, Aoi no Okina, Akaito, Sumizome, and Kuranushi, respectively, but their real names are lost in history. According to a widely accepted theory, tales of the 5 Kazen had once been repeatedly adapted and performed on stage, with the 5 characters each dressed in a distinct color: green, blue, red, white, and black. Over time, theatergoers started referring to them by these colors, hence the names we see today. Still, there exist other theories. For instance, some believe that Suiko was named after his dwelling, a thatched cottage called a Suiko hut. Some also say that the Aka Nakahito was derived from the poet's habit of marking his words with a scarlet red seal. Oh, is Aka red in Japanese? I didn't know that. About the tales of the 5 Kazen. Okay, wait, hang on. Yeah, before I accidentally imply something that may or may not be true, let me look this up. Translate.google.com. Aka is indeed red in Japanese. Cool. Alright. That was just a curiosity I had. Anyway. Everyone in Inazuma knows about the tale of the 5 Kazen, and the stories featuring them were once all the rage in Inazuma. What is unfortunate, however, is that despite their popularity and abundance at the time, not much detail survived till today. Most were probably lost during the Great Calamity 500 years ago. According to the existing literature, during the Golden Age, when many such stories were created, they usually followed the same set of rules. 4 poems in succession, each telling a fragment of the story from a Kazen's point of view, with the 4 together completing the whole tale. What was curious is that no single chapter seemed to be narrated from Kuranushi's perspective. Okay, so let's see the 4 Kazen summary, I guess. So from Suiko's perspective, we have a free, sake-loving soul born into an ordinary family. Some say he got the name Suiko from the Suiko hut, the thatched cottage he lived in. Okay, it's not talking about the story, just talking about the people. Aoi no Okina, an old man accomplished in chess. In addition to poems, he also left behind a few novels. Some say he was actually a shogunate official who had not made a name until his senior years. Others say he was not a human, but a very old kitsune in human form. Akaito, a talented swordsman who most likely came from a martial family. Some say his name was derived from his habit of marking his works with the scarlet red seal. Sumizome, she was once a shrine maiden skilled in floral arts and dancing. Later, she became the shogun's personal attendant. Some say she resigned from her position after she became famous and devoted herself to artistic creation. Others say she kept serving the shogun into her old age. Kuronushi, my bad. Kuronushi, little is known about him, nor does anyone know who he really is. Maybe this explains the more varied versions of his identity and personality from story to story, as compared to the other 4 Kasen.
Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suiko and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kasen. Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kasen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame. But at the very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style. So there is still something we may glean from this.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
To some extent, yes. However, I must admit that it is still lacking and fails to fulfill the most crucial element. Inspiration.
He can only work fast if he's inspired. He has no inspiration.
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment.
Oops.
Though Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Kasen, and everyone has a different story in their heart. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that you yourself find interesting.
That does sound like something Miko would say.
Thank you, Mr. Hirayama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
Great. I'll leave it to you then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention the stolen novels for the time being. Whether the stolen books are eventually recovered or not, the IA Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success. You have my gratitude. I'll be going then.
Well, seems there's nothing more we can do here.
What's Venti doing in the background?
Huh? Venti? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
Okay, moments like these will never not be funny to me. Like, Venti. Yeah. Like, do I zoom? Oh, no. Oh, okay. The angles are a bit weird. Twinsies, exactly.
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping. I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby. But on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
5 Kaizen Splendor, Suiko. Mind dwelling was far wider. Mind dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame, my peace was disturbed. In blue clad, I went before Tenshukaku to present our work, but Aoi's work was missing a page. I knelt and begged for a divine wrath to be stilled, and I told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night I had been drunk, and then a person's shadow had passed over me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face.
Let me see. Suiko chapter. Wait a minute. Isn't Suiko the name of one of the 5 Kasen?
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the shogun get stolen. This story sounds familiar to my ear. Where have I heard it?
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday!
Oh, indeed it is. Interesting, isn't it?
Almost seems related to the stolen novels.
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft. But why leave the paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
This is gonna be... Xingqiu is gonna be the one who stole his own books, and he just wanted to orchestrate it because he wanted to LARP his favorite novel or something.
Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
Hey! You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks?
Conspiracy? Yeah, after playing Ayato's quest, I and seeing all the, like, backroom conspiracies, nothing is off the table anymore.
And let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking off.
No, it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
His drink could be his inspiration.
Wait a minute. What about your portrait?
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now, it seems I've found my source of inspiration.
Will you find it at the bottom of that glass?
If I use a model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes. One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Wow, you really came through, Albedo. You were able to complete the first portrait before the opening ceremony.
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional style of Inazuma, but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious as always.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, Tone Deaf Bard. You were just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you. Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
The next one will be Aoi no Okina of the 5 Kasen.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the 5 Kasen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of 4 chapters.
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
It certainly is a possibility. Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the 5 Kasen that have left me rather curious. For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts. It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Okay. Is that the... Oh, hi. Oh. Complete without... A nice way to say, let's time gate the event. Yeah. My roommate, what he would do back, because he played the game at launch, and then, like, binge through, like, a lot of the content that was there, and then after a while, this kind of became a background game for him, and so anytime there was an event, he would always procrastinate until, like, the last day, and then do, like, all the stuff at once so it wasn't time-gated.
Come on, traveler, let's go. The world is full of ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
I feel like Venti's, like, one of the only characters I've ever seen who, actually, like, calls out the traveler by name. Oh, boy. Okay, wait. This seems... Today, me... Oh, boy. Wait, hang on. This seems like the more fun quest, so let's save that one. This one, I think... Oh, unless we're already... Okay, never mind. We're already locked into it.
I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are.
Miss me?
Yes, indeed. I believe Klee has missed you tremendously.
Aww.
Alright, as much as I'd like to sit and chat with you, this time I'm here mainly for Klee. Before bringing Klee here, I told her many stories about Inazuma. It got her very excited to experience the local culture here.
Wait, is that a cat girl in the background? Or is that just like a person wearing cat ears for the festival?
However, I've got other things to do in Inazuma this time besides painting the portraits of the 5 Kasen. Over the next couple of days, I won't have the time to show her around. Inazuma is not like Mondstadt. I can't just let Klee wander off by herself when I'm busy with other things. So I had to have her stay at the International Trade Association while I finish my work. She hasn't complained, but I can tell she's not enjoying being stuck there on her own.
You mean she didn't try to break out already?
Fortunately, I now have you and Paimon. So,
Yay, Mr. Honorary Knight's here! What you talking about, Mr. Honorary Knight? Are we gonna go play? Yeah! Albedo is really busy. I can't go too far away or he'll be worried about me.
Aw, Klee, you're such a thoughtful kid. Paimon's very thoughtful, thank you very much. Paimon always thinks of you whenever she's eating a delicious slime.
Well, that settles it. You're very...
Anyway, it is pretty cruel not to let Klee go out when she was so excited to come here. Yep. Allow the almighty traveler and dependable Paimon to bring Klee on a tour of Inazuma.
Let's introduce her to someone else. I don't think she's interested in meeting people. I think she wants to do things.
Do you want to go play with Mr. Honorary Knight?
Yay! You bet I do!
As you know, Klee is our Spark Knight. You must keep her safe and sound. By which I mean, try to keep her out of trouble.
You know, it will never amaze me that somehow Klee is an official knight and Noelle isn't.
For instance, if a mountain in Inazuma was to lose one of its peaks, or if there were an explosion somewhere in the city, Klee could very well get in trouble.
Yup.
Glad to hear it.
I promise I'll bring you back an awesome souvenir, Mr. Albedo.
Great. I look forward to it.
There are loads of cool things to do in Inazuma. Try the local cuisine, visit a shrine. What do you want to do, Klee?
Cuisine? What's that?
Food.
You know, food and drink. Paimon just meant we could take you to a local restaurant.
A restaurant? Yay! Snack time!
Okay, wait.
Got it! Alright, snack time it is! Let's go!
Alright, wait, hang on. This seems like the more fun of the two quests, so let's get this one out of the way first, because... yeah. I wanna do this one, so that way I can just, like, focus on the more fun of the two quests. Otomo. Mind lending me your aid? Yes, what is it? Len, a bard from Monster over here. We have already become fast friends. Known each other for... I've only known this puppy for a few minutes, but if anything were to ever happen to it, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. We're taking this out on a few collaborative works. Since Len has gone through all the effort to come to Inazuma, he really wants to add a bit of Inazuman flavor to his work. Alright. Unfortunately, my itinerary has been far too tight. How many time to really go around and see the sights? Theme of the poem I wish to share is nostalgia. Ragman will remember their home. You just got here a few days ago and you're already nostalgic. That is why I need to add some things into my poem that symbolize this distant place. Could you help me take a few pictures from which I can draw inspiration? Inazuma showed a great number of unique sights to see. Yes, for example, when you speak of monsters, everyone turn to dandelions or windwheel asters. Oh, wait, this is just the photography event that's been going on for the last week. Copy of my half-done poem manuscript just for you to use as reference material. Monka wide. That's the number of pictures that I will need. I think 4 each showcasing different contents will do. Pay for any travel fees you may incur in the process. Okay, wait, hang on. Upon seeing must symbolize this distant place. Inazuma National Specialties. Okay. What material you obtain? Okay. I see. Alright, so what exactly? Event details. Ah, okay. The nostalgia theme poem. The day I took my leave of loving, I found I loved all things again. When I tired at last of seeking and striving, I heard again freedom's refrain. Blank. Then I saw 'twas the unseen breeze that helped push me home from the shores. Wait, hang on. What happens if I talk to the old man? So he has the event thing on his head. Okay, I can only talk to Len. Alright. Unless, okay, hang on. Where's the goods? Whoa, wait, I just realized, hang on, is Noelle done with her expedition by now?
Add Astra.
She is, okay. Okay. Alright. So, one of the regional specialties is Sakura blooms, I believe. Yeah, I know there's a couple, there's like one or two here. Okay. Would Onikabuto count as a special... Does Onikabuto count as a specialty?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
It does, right? Yup, okay, cool. And I can take a picture of the one I know that's like here. I took a pic of Onikabuto too? Awesome! Yeah, I don't know if there's... Oh my god, I just realized. Because I've been wondering, like, ever since I maxed out Ito, I don't really have a use for Onikabuto anymore. They're just kind of there. And then I remember, the new character that's going to be coming, next patch, I think. Kuki Shinobu. She's a member of the Arataki gang, so she might also need Onikabuto to level up.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
If I just do a quick picture, will that count? It doesn't. You need to actually go into the camera. Okay. What's some other stuff? Oh, Amakumo fruit, I think. Yeah. Or Naku weed. No, I accidentally picked these Amakumo last night. Damn it. Amethysts only show up in Inazuma, yeah? I don't think these count as a specialty, but... No, they don't. Okay, this should count. I remember having to collect these for Raiden Shogun. Alright. So, what's another one I could do? Oh, I could do Sango Pearls. Oh god, where are the nearest Sango Pearls? I actually don't know where the spots are. I just know they're... Oh, I think there's one. I know they were on Watasumi, but I don't actually know. They're like dedicated locations, which is kind of bad because I have a Goro that needs them, but it's fine. He's a very... I run him as with very low investment. Okay. Goro passive. Yeah, like, okay. Because... Okay, as long as you get him... Like, I got him... Like, let me pull up my Goro. real quick. I got him to 60 out of 70 because that's when he gets all of his, like, ascension talents. But, like, you don't even need the last one. So, like, the first one is when he uses his burst, defense buff. And then these are just, damage bonuses, to himself. I'm not using Goro to do damage, so this is useless to me. Like, the only thing that really matters is that, oh, if you use his, burst, everyone gets 25%, bonus. And, this just scales off of if you have 3 Geo characters in your party. At least. Yeah, the last passive. Yeah, exactly, so just like, okay. And it's not even worth, like, leveling up that much, because the geo damage bonus stays the same no matter what. The only thing that increases is the defense increase, and it's flat defense, and it doesn't even go that high to, like, level 10. Secret of Shrines? Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. Use Goro's passive to look for, Sango Pearls. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. That is another use for Goro. I'm sorry. I have a total of 2 brain cells that are working overtime. I've taken pictures. You have my thanks. Let me see. All right. Which would you use? Okay. The day I took my leave of loving, I found all things again. When tired at last of seeking and striving, I heard again freedom's refrain. The radiant flowers abroad do bloom, their scent a novel, lovely strain. Then, suddenly, I saw 'twas the unseen breeze that helped push me from home shores. Oh, there's a 5th one you can pick as well. It's K, I'm not writing clear. It's fine. Can you actually get... Oh, I kind of want to see what that 5th one is. And, alright, just to have Goro's passive talent, let's run our Mono Geo team. Okay. What would be... It wouldn't be Dango, would it? I'm pretty sure there was some Dango by the docks or something. Oh, that's not. Yeah, it's a carrot. Yeah, I could have sworn there was fruit, but unless I collected it already, in which case, oopsie. Oh no, there's Dango there. Will this count? Oh, lavender. Why am I calling it Dango? It's lavender melon. No, okay, that doesn't count. Will it take Naku weed? I'm curious. Where even can I find Naku weed? No, that's Ningguang's passive. Oh, Sea Ganoderma. That is probably better than Naku weed. Okay. Alrighty, now let's see what the what all of our poetry options are. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Okay. So I took my leave of loving. I found I love all things again. When tired at last of seeking, striving, I heard him for praying. Lovely strain. In the woods, the light armor lying here. Not only Kabuto. Land persuaded, not but the sungrass's song remained. I kinda like that one. The lampgrass are distant skies gleaming to the mind the nights. I like the grass one because it's like calling back to the breeze, the grass's song. That seems to fit. Gains and losses. Yeah, I like this one. You truly have a good eye. Alrighty. Poetry part 1. Alright. Oh, triangle just lets you, like, look at it without... Okay. Legend of the Kasen. Ah, alright, so we're doing this one now. Actually, wait, I want to go back to my actual party. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier, we deadass just have the same party. We have the Archon team, and then, like, the last banner character. The last new character that we have. For me, it's Ito. And for you, it's Ayato. Rage. How many favors am I at now? Cool, 406. I'm still broke. Oh yeah! Oinka, I don't know if you were here when I showed this off, but after I got Venti, I kept pulling on Ayato's banner for a certain constellation, and I got it! I have C4 Xiangling. So, yeah, because of this, I am gonna be saving until Ayaka's banner. Yeah. Along the way, I got, what constellation? Ayaka's a good one to have, yeah. Along the way, I got C4 Sucrose. And, I keep exiting out of the character archive when I don't want to. And, oh my lord, I will remember the controls one day. And the other constellation I got is, C1 Yunjin. I got Yunjin off standard banner with a quaint feint I just happened to have, and then I pulled her C1 on the regular banner. But yeah, because I was saying before, I want good cryo and good animo, and so for animo, I wanted both Venti and Kazuha. And, for cryo, Ayaka. Ayaka, however, is gonna be a bit hard to get. I'm sitting at 24 pity with no 50-50. I have never won a single 50-50, so I'm not holding my breath on pulling. Not gonna lie, I felt desperate pulling for Ayato because Shinshu's my only hydro damage dealer. That's fair. I have Mona. Manifesting good luck. Thank you. Yeah. No, I've basically given up hope on winning the 50-50. I have 8. If you look at my character roster, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't count. 7, 8 5-stars, and it is, and 4 of them are banners, 4 of them are standards. The math is exactly what it looks like. I have lost every single 50-50. My first 5-star was Mona. My second one was Ito. My third one was Diluc. My fourth was Zhongli. My fifth was Kuching. My sixth was Raiden. And, 7th is Jean. And 8th is Venti. Come to think of it, Diluc is the only 50-50 I ever lost when pulling Klee. Did you pull Klee multiple times? This time you'll get Ayaka. that's assuming I actually win a 50-50. After losing 4 times in a row, my hope is at an all-time low. I have, however, gotten early 50-50s. Like Mona was after 20. And then after that, D-Luke was after 53. Or no, he was 50. Sorry, he was 57. Zhongli was 63, which was both pretty good. These first banner I pulled, I was new then. Ah, I see. Yeah. I will say the luckiest I got was it took me 80 pulls to get and to lose the 50-50 to Kuching, and then 6 pulls later I got Raiden. So I've gotten lucky. Venti was 74 pulls, so right before Soft Pity. But I got her at 20 and I got her at 6. So I'm hoping I don't have much hope for winning the 50-50, but I'm hopeful of like early 5-star, maybe, just maybe. I know that statistically you have an easier time of just winning the 50-50 than getting an early 5-star, but in my experience so far, I hope I win the 50-50, but man, you win 50-50 and early? RNG manifest, thank you, Oinka. Well, what's my pity even at right now? Okay, I'm at 25 pity. Okay. So I'm a third of the way there to soft pity.
Wow, something smells so good. I think it's coming from the steaming thingy.
Yeah, my roommate and I joke that what's gonna happen, because my roommate has been playing since day 1, like the day the game launched, and he has C4 D-Luke, I think it was C3 Kuching. He has a Jean, and I want to say he has a few Chi-Chis. I don't know how many he has, but he has yet to get a single Mona. He has all the standard 5 stars except Mona. And so I joke that what's gonna happen first? Am I gonna win a 50-50 or are you gonna pull Mona? Obviously, statistically speaking, me winning a 50-50 is a lot higher than him pulling Mona, but man, it does feel pretty hopeless a lot of times. Oh, and that's him right there. Wow, something smells so good. I think it's coming from the steaming thingy.
Mr. Honorary Knight, look at this noodly soup. It's so pretty. There's so many nice things inside.
It's not noodly soup. It's tonkotsu ramen, actually.
I had a feeling it was just ramen.
Oh, so, what are those yellow and red thingies on that plate?
Okay, I feel like I would be able to tell what this is, but the textures are so, like, low res. I can't tell.
You're kidding, right? Those are tri-flavored skewers.
And what about this little yellow cake?
That's an egg roll. They're amazing! Have you really not tried one before?
Wow, tonkotsu ramen, tri-flavored skewers, and egg rolls. They all sound delicious.
They sure are. Guess you're not from around here if you haven't tried any of these before. Let me buy you an egg roll with my allowance so you can get a taste of our Inazuman food.
Really? But Master Jean said I shouldn't go taking other people's things.
He offered. Does Klee look like around here?
Also, that's your allowance, right? Taking another kid's allowance just seems kind of wrong.
I'll cook them myself.
I remember you. You're Yoimiya's friend. How come you know how to make egg rolls?
Klee always looks like she's, she always looks like she's out and about. But, because, like, at least with, like, this kid here, it's like, oh, yeah, these are, like, the clothes you'd wear, like, in the house, or, like, maybe, like, to the town or stuff. Klee's outfit always looks like she's, like, going to, like, the middle of the woods, going camping or something.
Egg rolls are a piece of cake for this guy. Why don't you make some for Klee and Iwai? on those egg rolls.
Do I know how to make egg rolls? Hang on, do I actually know the recipe? Oh god. Even if I have the recipe, I don't know if I have the ingredients. Rice cake, moon pie. Minty meat rolls, Julian guoba. Wait, did they fix this glitch? Oh my god. Oh, it's a 1-star dish, thank you. Wait. Do I not have it? Or am I just blind? I don't think I have the recipe. Yeah, I think I just don't have it. Or is this gonna be like another scenario? So, I don't know if you remember this, but in the main quest, you have to do, you have to hang out with Ayaka, right? And then, she's like, and then Paimon's like, oh, why don't you cook something for her? Try something that, like, is new. So they ask you to make a pizza. And so I do this in, like, the middle of, like, my dinner with Ayaka, and it seemed that I didn't have the recipe. So I look up, where do you get the recipe for mushroom pizza? The recipe for mushroom pizza is literally in the opposite corner of the map in Storm Terror's lair. So, in the middle of my dinner with Ayaka, I just yeet myself all the way across to the other end of the world just to pick up this recipe, only to find that I'd already looted the chest that it was in. I'm like, what? Yeah. So then that's not even the best part. So I'm confused, and I eventually took myself to the cooking pot here, only to find I had already learned the recipe. Apparently, there's a glitch where you just can't make mushroom pizza outside of Mondstadt. Either that, or you can't cook it within Inazuma. It was one of the two. And so I had to leave the country, cook pizza, and then come back in to introduce pizza to Inazuma.
Mr. Honorary Knight?
Okay, so that's what they look like. So that's why I'm a bit like, is the same thing happening here? Am I actually gonna get... Oh my god, alright, I have to look... Where do I get the recipe from? Egg rolls Genshin. Wow, that's the third result on Google. Available... Oh, you have to buy it from, the chef in the city. Yeah, Shimura. Yup. Yeah, that's exactly what it says. I never buy recipes, so that's probably why. No, that's the tea house. Oh no, Shimura, that's where we had dinner with Ayaka. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, it's Xingqiu. Yeah, I only like... Oh, yep, and there it is, egg roll. Wait, what's the special offer? Oh, cool. I should probably buy the other stuff as well while I'm at it, huh? But yeah, okay, I like half read the first, bit of what he was saying. And, so, he's like, oh, a man from Inazuma came... Oh, not from Inazuma, from Liyue, showed up here. And he looked so well dressed. Yeah, it's Xingqiu. Xingqiu is just LARPing. He probably stole his own books. It's someone who knows where the books are, who has access to it, probably owns the key. He's the writer, so he probably would have access. Yeah. He probably just wants to have a bit of fun with us. Alright, cool. I just learned how to make God knows how many dishes all at once now. Oh, I could probably get the achievement. Wait, okay, hang on. Wait, before I actually go and turn in the dish. Oh, Tomek might make a special one. I actually wanna get the achievement for mastering a certain number of dishes. Training so much so we can write a novel. Conspiracy. Yeah, exactly. I also believe you have to fail a dish. So I remember one of my friends said that you have to also like, yeah, you have to like mess up a couple dishes for a hidden achievement. So, okay, egg roll. Yeah, okay, I have enough to get proficiency here. Ujo Sara. Wait, what even do these do? Okay, they're resurrection materials. Okay. Yep, there we go. There's the achievement. Yeah, glad to know my friend. Yeah, cook. Yep, 10 suspicious tasting dishes. I believe they have to be different dishes, but I could be mistaken. Was it the Art of Adventure? Okay, I need to master 13 more recipes. Hang on, are there any easy ones that I can do right now? Wait, have I never made rice buns? What the hell? Oh, because I never had horsetails, that's why. Let's make 5 of these. I don't have to purposely mess one up. Oh, I even got a bonus. Awesome. Alright. Bird egg sushi. This is another easy looking one. Okay, that one required 10. I don't want to turn this into a cooking stream, so I'll just make the bird egg sushi and leave it call there for now. Looks like chocolate rice buns. It actually, now that I look at it, it reminds me of an Indian sweet that I had as a youngin' a lot. It's called gulab jamun. It's basically these like small. I'm trying to like figure out how to describe them. They're like these small little like sweet cake things, except they were covered in syrup a lot of times. So this looks like dry gulab jamun. All right. Let's see here. I remember when I started like doing these, I was like, man, this cooking mini game is so easy. Imagine like failing this, haha. And then the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, oh god, please don't fuck up, please don't fuck up, please don't fuck up. And then I learned there's an achievement where you have to deliberately fuck up, and I was just like, okay. Alright. Alright, we'll stop there for now. I'll look at the other recipes soon-ish. Probably off-stream, because it's a bit less interesting content.
Mr. Honorary Knight?
Oh. Submit and give.
Wow, you really can cook them. You're awesome, mister.
Thank you, Ewow.
It's sweet. So yummy.
Yep. It's delicious. Traveler. You are the best.
Yeah, these egg rolls are pretty good, but I still think Yoimiya's are better.
You bitch. Oh my god.
Who is Yoimiya? She makes egg rolls too?
She's a
Yoimiya
superhero.
can do anything. She tells stories, keeps goldfish, makes fireworks, and gives us candy too. Yoimiya's pretty much the best and most awesome person ever.
That about sums her up, yeah.
For me, the best, most awesome person in the world is my mom. And Klee knows loads of other great people too.
Right?
Like Mr. Albedo, Mr. Honorary Knight, Master Jean, Kaya.
Yeah, your free stuff is good, but not as good. Like, you little shit, listen here. It's my mom, Alice, who we still haven't met. Klee knows loads of other people too, like Albedo, me, Jean, Kaya. Oh yeah, doesn't she not like D-Luke?
Surely she's not going to name everyone she knows.
Oh, well, I don't know any of those people. But anyways,
Oh,
I
no.
still want to introduce you to Yoimiya. If you want, I'll take you to find her.
Yeah, I remember, one of my friends was like showing me Klee's dialogue towards other characters. She's like, Master Jean is the best! Kaya is the best! Lisa Amber is the best! And then when she talks about D-Luke, she's like, D-Luke's a weird grown-up. She likes everyone except D-Luke. But, oh no, I don't think... Okay, I like Klee. I love Yoimiya. I don't think they should ever meet because Yoimiya is just going to be a bad influence on Klee. She's going to enable her. Oh no.
In most festivals, Yoimiya's so busy that you can never find her. But this festival's different. She has free time, so she can play with us. She seems like she hasn't been in a great mood
Oh no.
recently. But maybe seeing you will cheer her up. Okay, let's go play with Yoimiya.
Naganohara fireworks. Suspicious miso soup. Oh, there she is, and she's talking to two NPC faces. Oh, they're kids. Taki Matsutaka.
Yoimiya, don't be sad. Oh, I know. Let me tell you something that'll cheer you up. Yesterday, I won 3 beetle fights in a row against that guy with the horns on his head.
Ito? Oh my god. Leave my boy alone.
Wow, Matsuzaka. Nice work. It's not easy to beat Ito.
It's really easy to beat Ito.
Don't worry, Yoimiya. Maybe you can't light fireworks during the Iridori Festival, but there are still lots of other fun things to do.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
I know. Thanks, you guys. It's just that fireworks are banned in the city for a few days. I'm not that upset, really.
My primary source of income has been halted for a week.
Yoimiya, it's me. I want to introduce you to a new friend, an Outlander girl. I just met her. Wait, what's your name again?
Oh yeah, we never got to that part.
Klee. My name is Klee.
Nice to meet you, Klee. I'm Yoimiya, and I run Naganohara Fireworks.
Hello.
I love the cute outfit, with the hat and the cool little symbols. So unique. And your backpack, wow, it's really well made.
Yeah, it's even got a vision built into it.
That's a 4-leaf clover. Mom and Master Jean said it can bring me good luck.
Really? That's awesome! I bet everyone would love one of those. Also, that little fairy on your backpack is super cute, too.
That's Dodoko, my best friend. We always go fish blasting together
Oh my
in Starfell Lake.
Fish blasting!
Oh, Dodoko? What an interesting name. I really like it.
Yep. My mom says that when a Dodoko is born, it rides the wind and goes off on a big adventure.
Ride the wind and go off on a big adventure? Klee, your mom sounds like a very cool person.
Yeah?
Yep. My mom is the best and most awesome person ever. And Yoimiya, Iwao was right. You're a really cool person, too.
Thanks, Klee. I feel like we really get each other.
Oh,
We'll be
no.
great friends. I'm sure of it.
No. Once fireworks are allowed back in Inazuma, it's all over.
It's so heartwarming watching these two chat away.
Hey, Klee! Since you like four-leaf clover so much, why don't I make a firework with a four-leaf clover pattern and set it off for you?
Yeah! And after the fireworks, we can go fish blasting with Dodoko!
Hold on a second. Fish blasting? No way! Albedo was pretty clear about that!
Oh, oops. I got so excited that I completely forgot about that. The folks from the Yashiro Commission specifically warned me that no fireworks are allowed in Inazuma during the Iridori Festival.
What? It's not allowed? But... Aww... Okay, then.
Klee, when has that stopped you before?
Hey, come on! You just made a new friend! This is a happy occasion. Why are you suddenly so upset? Yeah, we still have loads of things we can do. Right, just like Saika said, there are lots of fun things to do.
What do you say, Klee? Sounds like the Iridori Festival could be a real blast.
Okay, then. Let's go!
You and me and Klee to see the Iridori Festival. Here. On Rito.
Here we are, the venue of the Iridori Festival.
Oh.
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai? Oh, what a long name. Must be a new one. I've never heard of it.
It's like how light novels always have these long-ass names.
By Kawabunga Iki.
Cowabunga Icky?
Yeah, this is a really strange
Wait,
name.
Cowabunga Icky. That is a pseudonym and a half.
Who's this Cowabunga? It's pronounced Kayabuki Ike.
Oh my...
That would be me.
Wait, he's a fanfiction stall owner? Oh my lord.
Outlander Brigade is a new series of mine, and When the Wind of Death Blew Towards the Blonde Samurai is the first volume.
Wait, then why is it fanfiction as something else?
Outlander's Brigade? Is it a story about the best of friends? Kaya says that every good story has to have best friends in it.
Absolutely not. I would never allow such cliches in one of my novels.
Oh my god, don't talk to a kid about cliches.
This is a book about betrayal, blood, and tears. A long and lonely struggle. A stubborn samurai's path to the truth. This is the kind of story that needs to be told.
My brother in Christ, she's like 6.
Oh, is that right? Well, I'm not sure that's a very, suitable story.
So edgy, right?
We might keep looking around.
Like, it's probably a good story, but my god, stop trying to sell it to a child.
Miss, don't go. Are you sure you don't want a copy? I'll give you 40% off.
Mike, dude, how desperate are you?
Get in line over here.
Flowers for Princess Fischl. Oh, look! It's Fischl's story!
Wait. Hold on. What? Oh! Okay, like, 3 things lit up in my head at once. For starters, I was like, wait, Princess Fischl, what, did someone write a book about Fischl? Then I remembered. My roommate told me this book was already in the game beforehand. It's like an existing book you can find. And it's implied that Fischl basically models her entire, like, demeanor and extra, like, way of speaking after the character in this book. So Fischl's name isn't actually Fischl. She just named herself that after this book, which is very in character for her.
That's right. Flowers for Princess Fischl. Have you read this book before, Klee?
Nope, but I know Fischl's story. Fischl always hangs out with Oz. Everyone in the Adventurers Guild knows. It's just like how me and Dodoko are always together.
The Prinzessin.
I wonder if Dodoko is getting bored now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Klee, I'm afraid it can't be helped. There are a lot of flammable items at the festival, and we have to be careful not to start a fire.
Darn. It seems like even the Iridori Festival can't cheer Klee and Yoimiya up. There must be plenty of things you can do with Dodoko besides lighting fireworks and going fish blasting.
Yeah, like,
Albedo or Xingqiu? There is no in between.
Wait, so that's what you're suggesting?
That's right! The Iridori Festival is a place for putting your work on display. You could show Dodoko's story for everyone here! Bingo! What do you think of that idea, Klee?
Mr. Albedo taught me how to paint. I can paint the story of Dodoko's adventure in Inazuma.
That's very imaginative. I think it's a great idea. We could even put the finished story on display at the festival.
Yay! Great! Dodoko will be so happy.
Perfect. Okay, so I have some paper, paintbrushes, and paint at the shop. Let's go to the shop and paint your story there.
Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
Those two can run so fast when they're motivated. We better catch up.
My god. A lot of this is just back and forth between Rito Island and the Inazuma City. Okay.
Klee and I just had a discussion, and we've decided
we're gonna keep the content of the story a secret from you guys for now.
For now, okay.
Obviously, I can't tell you why. Or you'll see. Don't worry. You can keep exploring the festival while we're busy in the shop. We'll be here when you get back.
Okay.
Come on, Yoimiya, we should get going. Let's go inside and start painting.
Oh, Paimon was hoping that we could all paint together. So unfair. Actually, Paimon's got an idea. Come on, let's go around.
Paimon, you're gonna ruin the surprise.
So, what does Dodoko do after getting to Inazuma?
Dodoko goes to eat tri-flavored skewers, tonkatsu ramen, and egg rolls.
Ooh, that sounds great! Is that what you're painting? It looks beautiful! Once you're done painting, let's go get it printed. We'll print a whole bunch of copies and go hand them out at the festival. Although it'll cost a lot more to get it printed. Let me see if I've got enough saved up.
It's okay, Yoimiya. I have some mora. Look!
50 mora is probably not quite enough.
Ooh, that's like nothing.
Well, if we don't have enough, we can ask the Traveler for ideas.
Mr. Honorary Knight has helped a lot already. I don't want to trouble him.
Aww.
So, I think I should just go fish blasting.
Oh no. No.
No fish blasting. Paimon and the Traveler said so.
Oh. Then we've got no choice. We'll have to go see Mr. Albedo.
Who's Mr. Albedo?
He's my older brother. He's super duper smart. He can do anything. And he knows how to paint, too. He paints Hilly Churls, Kaya, and even Dodoko. That's why he came to Inazuma this time, to do paintings for everyone.
Oh, is that right? Then I guess Mr. Albedo must be an artist working with the iPublishing House.
An artist? Oh, that means he has 2 jobs. One as an alchemist, teaching Sucrose alchemy, and the other as an artist, doing paintings for people. Yoimiya, let me show you something. Mr. Albedo taught me you can paint Dodoko's color like this.
Wow, I can see the resemblance. All right, I'll paint the streets, and Klee, you fill in Dodoko's colors.
Wait. Paint the what now?
Hey, you can even write the story over here to explain what's happening in the painting.
Okay, let's write this.
Oh.
Shoot! Paimon didn't hear the last part.
Dodoko sure had a lot of fun in Inazuma.
Those two sound like they really did go on an adventure with Dodoko. They couldn't be happier.
Oh.
Now, we have to get Dodoko's story printed. Come on, let's go to the Yaoi Publishing House.
A story for you. Alright.
Here we are. This is the Yaoi Publishing House.
Yaoi Publishing House. Ooh, it's Auntie Aratani. I know Auntie Aratani.
What?
Auntie? Who's that calling me Auntie? Oh, it's the little girl who came with Mr. Calx. How can I help you, little girl?
Auntie Aratani, can you help me get Dodoko's story printed so that everybody can see it?
Dodoko? Oh, so you've been writing a story, huh? Is Dodoko the main character?
Not only that, Dodoko is also real. Look!
On her bag.
Huh? I don't quite understand.
We'd better explain this to her.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'd loved. The deadline has passed for accepting printing.
Auntie, are you saying Dodoko won't be able to meet everyone after all?
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry, little girl.
Oh, Klee, don't be upset. You still have me and the Traveler. We'll think of something. Miss Aratani, is there any we can pay extra? And if you're short on staff to help with the printing, I can pitch in.
Miss Yoimiya, I understand your sentiment, but I'm afraid it's not as simple as that. We've been printing many people's personal works for this festival, and a lot of the books are already well behind schedule. The printing press is already working overtime to try and catch up. At a time like this, we really can't squeeze any more jobs in.
What do we do? Seems like we might have to give up on this idea.
No, I won't let that happen. I remember this one time when I was little. Pop said he'd take me to the festival.
Oh my god.
He was so busy with work that he forgot all
How do you
about it.
forget to take your kid?
I waited and waited and kept wondering when Pops was finally gonna take me there. Eventually, people started coming home from the festival. That night, I cried miserably. To this day, I still remember how sad I felt. I don't want Klee to feel the same way. If we can't get it printed, then we'll just have to find our own way. I can paint. Over the next few days, I'll paint as many as I can. Then we'll take those to the festival.
Jesus Christ.
My. Yoimiya has quite a determined spirit. I like it very much.
It's Miko and Albedo too.
We heard everything.
Oh, Lady Ai.
It's okay, I know. You were just following the rules. Plus, we really are quite behind schedule with the printing. But our mission at Yaoi Publishing House is to bring dreams and happiness to the masses. It would be a crying shame if we couldn't even help one adorable little girl fulfill her wish. Let me think. Oh, I know. Yoimiya, little girl, you can print your book, but on one condition, okay?
Of course, Lady Guji. Just tell us. Whatever this condition is, I am ready to face it.
Uh-oh.
Dear me, it's nothing that horrendous. You make it sound like I'm some sort of wicked witch. All I mean is, if you want to get your work printed now, there is only one way. You have to combine it with another print. However, there is only a small amount of space remaining in the book in question. Your book is too big, so you have to reduce it to about half the size to make it fit. Is this a sacrifice that you're willing to make?
Klee, Lady Guji is saying that we can print the book if we shrink it to half the size. Are you okay with that?
Yup, I am. Thanks, Miss Guji lady.
What an adorable little girl. Well, that settles it. Aratani, make sure it gets printed with tonight's batch.
Yes, Lady Ai. I'll get right on it.
What are they gonna cut out? That's half the book. That's...
Combining the prints is a plausible solution, but it'll cause a lot of extra work for the printing press. I am terribly sorry about that.
No problem. Just think of it as my greeting gift for little Klee. Besides, the Yai Publishing House will need your help with the illustrations again next time, Mr. Calx. You could also consider it as my investment in you. All right, I won't disturb you two any longer. Bye-bye now.
Yay! Everything worked out perfectly. Now, we just need to wait for an update from the Yai Publishing House.
Yoimiya, Traveler. Thank you for keeping Klee so exceptionally well entertained for me.
No worries.
Yes, you're right. Klee is family, after all.
Aww. And we finish next day. It'll be after 14 o'clock the next day. Yeah, I know 14 o'clock isn't a real thing, but it is now. Ugh.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
Oh, I need to actually go to the site. Ah!
Look, Mr. Honorary Knight, Auntie Aratani brought us Dodoko's story.
Now we can finally see what secrets Klee and Yoimiya were keeping from us.
Alright, let's see here.
Oh, it's really nothing that exciting.
Wait, hang on. Is the book just gonna be called Dodoko Tales after, like, the weapon in game?
It's the story of Dodoko and me.
And me. And you guys.
Let's go, Dodoko! All Dodokos must someday ride the wind waves and go on an adventure, a gentle and beautiful mother once said. Our Dodoko was so happy when its best friend Klee said that she was going to the Nation of Lightning for an adventure. Of course, Dodoko loves eating delicious food with Klee at Good Hunter, and loves listening to bards sing, but Dodoko loves the counting stars in the sky and twisted flowers and the garlands together with Klee more. After all Dodokos long to ride the wind and waves on an adventure. To get to Inazuma, one needs to pass through the wild winds and pass over great waves. But Dodoko did not fear the howling wind, for that was the blessing of the Animo Archon. Dodoko did not worry about the rolling waves either, for it was very brave. Of course, Dodoko didn't want Klee to have to brave such dangers, but as the bestest friends, they were bound to protect each other. And Dodoko didn't want to be apart from Klee anyway. Without Klee, adventures would be like sweet flowers that cannot bloom, lonely and sad things. Even if Dodoko were to cover every inch of that by land or sea, it would be meaningless. So there's no point in hesitating. Dodoko and its best friend Klee were off on an adventure. They rode on a boat. They wouldn't be able to fly freely in the sky or swim happily in the sea, but they'd have Klee's smile and Albedo stories. That was a good trade. Aww. In Inazuma, the Nation of Lightning, the flowers and grasses are all purple, and the fish and the birds are also purple. Everything is purple. Albedo will probably run out of purple paint trying to paint it all. Unfortunately, he couldn't be around to draw with Klee and Dodoko. Albedo was an adult after all, and sometimes adults have to do adult things. Fortunately, Dodoko still had Klee. Klee would often find happy things to do. As long as Dodoko was with Klee, Dodoko would never be bored. Klee also had lots of friends in Inazuma, like Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon, and Yoimiya, and so they all joined Dodoko for the most fun adventure ever in Inazuma. Hooray for adventure! Mr. Honorary Knight took Dodoko up the tall Mount Iogo. When they got to the sacred Sakura, they were so tired from all that climbing they fell asleep. When they woke up, everyone had grown wings like a tengu. Klee's wings were red, Yoimiya's were gold, and Mr. Honorary Knight's were blue. As for Paimon, Mount Iogo. As for Paimon, Paimon can fly without wings, so Paimon didn't grow any. Everyone opened their wings up, causing a huge gust of wind to roll forth. Shoom! And the Shrine Maiden's hair was all messed up. Oh no, she looked angry. Better run, quick! Adventure was truly fun, but with Klee's stomach started calling out. Oh no, how could they have forgotten? Eating is an important part of adventuring too. Om nom nom nom! And so everyone ate the onigiri they brought along, and they all had a great time. Dodoko and Paimon finished their share very quickly, but as the very, very full Dodoko looked Klee's smile, Not looked at Klee's smile, looked Klee's smile. It couldn't help but think, meeting Klee and the others is the most happiest thing that ever happened to Dodoko. Aww. Oh, you can see Dodoko down there, yeah. Oh yes, if you're reading this, you two are surely part of this big adventure. Adventuring together, laughing together, enjoying good food together. If you experience this together with everyone, then you must be their good friend. In which case, you're invited to Yoimiya's fireworks show as well. Aww. While everyone is happily watching the fireworks, Yoimiya said, as long as our imaginations don't run dry, our minds will be freer than all others. And Klee blurted out, we'll always be best friends. See, Dodoko was so happy to be together with its good friends. And now, you are Dodoko's good friends too. So you two should go on a grand adventure with your friends. Aww.
Paimon's in the story too! This is Paimon's first time featuring in a printed book! Woohoo! Paimon's gonna be famous!
Of course we included Paimon. This is the story of everyone's big happy adventure with Dodoko.
This story is me and Yoimiya's gift for Mr. Honorary Knight.
Lady Yai wanted me to inform you that since this book was printed together with another work, there are many more copies than you may have anticipated.
Better story than I could ever write.
We won't charge you a printing fee, but in exchange, the extra copies of your book will be included as a free gift with purchases of the other book. Is that okay with you?
Oh, are you sure? I mean, it's fine by us, but what does the author
No, wait, is it gonna be the dude who wrote that really edgy story?
Actually, the book that yours was printed with is called The Teyvat Travel Guide.
Oh.
Hey, that's Mommy's book!
Aw.
Oh, Klee's mother is a writer? Huh.
Klee's mother, Alice, is a renowned adventurer in Teyvat, and the Inazuma edition of her popular Teyvat Travel Guide series is set to be released imminently.
Aw, mother and daughter wrote a book together.
Lady Yai has already decided on how to promote it. A joint endeavor by Teyvat's biggest and best mother-daughter adventure duo. It's sure to be a huge hit.
Paimon knew it! Miko would never do anything for free!
A typical move by Lady Yai. It works out well for everybody, doesn't it?
Yep! I'm super happy because my book gets to be released together with Mommy's book. It's like me and Mommy going on an adventure together. Oh, I'm so glad I came. The Iridori Festival is the best!
Aw, let's go Dodoko. Wait, does it say anything different or is it just the same thing? Summoning spirits, miraculous travel. Wait, the miraculous adventures of the traveler. The cover of this one is just Paimon doing a JoJo pose. Oh, here it is. Let's go Dodoko. Message from the editor, Let's Go Dodoko is the combined work of an older girl and a younger girl. Every chapter brims with their gentleness and good wishes. The story is intended as a gift to our readers. I hope this book, in spite of its small volume, can bring you some simple joy after a long day of work. And it's just this thing. Alright.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Alright. Well. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me for today. Let me just check my teapot for any accumulated money. Really wholesome story. I appreciate
This
that.
realm is truly...
Oh, I said this earlier, but I don't know if, you were there, Oinka. Were you aware of, the furnishing sets, that give you Primo Gems? So, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I didn't learn about it until, like, fairly recently through one of my friends, and it was, like...
have any questions...
To me, it felt like the most hidden thing ever. And, my roommate hadn't like heard of it at all, and then when he finally like sat down, like made all the furnishing sets, got all the characters, he got 20 pulls out of it. So, yeah. Okay. Do I have anything left to do? Oh yeah, I cleared Spiral Abyss last night. You could see in the upper right hand corner. 12-3. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna subject myself to this suffering. You can see my star values here. Yeah, exactly. This is the third Abyss I've cleared in a row, but it was the first time I've ever gotten stars on floor 12. Because the last two Spiral Abysses, I got 9, 8, 8, and 0 stars. So 9994 is a lot better. Yeah, really, really happy with how that turned out. But for now, I think, yeah, I'm starting to, like, starve over here, so I'm probably gonna hop off here for the time being. Oh yeah, so I discovered that this is only a thing on console. It's not a thing on PC or mobile. But, if you wanna... Just real quick, before I hop off, when you boot up the game, for some reason, it still says MiHoYo. It doesn't say Hoyoverse, which is really funny to me. But whatever. I like MiHoYo as a name better. But in any case, yeah, let me swap over to the outro. Alright, but yeah, thank you so much for coming in and watching the stream. This is a fun event. I might stream more of it. I plan on hopefully streaming a bit more this weekend. So yeah, be sure to follow if you aren't already. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. And let me just cue up a song here. Alright. Yeah, with that, I hope you all have a lovely evening, and see you next time. Farewell.